So today what we're doing is Squid Game, MLB The Show style. There's this whole craze going around with this show. I haven't seen it yet. I know it's a Netflix series. I just haven't had time to sit down and watch it. I heard it's really good, but really the whole premise of the show is there's contestants thrown on a game show where if they lose, they get eliminated. Like eliminated as in 6 feet under, eliminated from life type situation. I thought, okay, this would be a pretty cool idea. And I was inspired by two other people who have already done this with their games that they play. Click Productions has done it in 2K and B4 Lancer has done it in FIFA. I'll leave a link to both their channels down below so you can check it out if you guys want to watch their videos. So how we're going to do this is we're going to have different games, and each game is going to be determined by this wonderful wheel that I have hidden from you guys right now. You'll see it in a second, but each game is going to be decided by that wheel, and we'll spin it. It'll pick whatever thing it is. There's a bunch of different categories that I brought, but it's going to be based on the team ranking section in MLB The Show. So there's categories like most home runs. There's also a category like most home runs allowed, which would mean you would want to allow home runs. So that way it kind of evens out the playing field, where there could be a chance that the bad teams possibly benefit from that. So there was a good way to balance it out, so it's just not the good teams winning all the time. Anyways, how this is going to work is we're going to start with the 30 teams. We're going to eliminate 6 all the way down till there's 6 remaining teams, and then we're only going to eliminate 4 so that we can get a 1v1 situation for the final game. And that's how we're going to do it. There it is, MLB The Show Squid Game. Let's get into it. I hope you do enjoy the video. Of course, if you do, thumbs up down below. Subscribe to the channel if you're new and enjoy the content. And of course, in the comment section, leave a comment, your prediction on who you think is going to win. Don't cheat. Don't go to the end. Let me see your prediction on who you think is going to win. All right, so I'm not going to control any team. On top of that, I'm not going to allow CPU trading every time we do a sim because I don't want the teams to change at all. All right, there's that. So that's out there. Everything's going to be set on auto manage, so I don't mess with anything. But let's find out what the first challenge is going to be, or the first game, I should say. And this is where we're going to go to find out who wins it. So in the top right, there are the team ranking section. So say we get best team average. So every team that's at the top is going to be safe. But what we're going to do is we're going to take the bottom 6 and eliminate them. So that would be like what would happen, right? So let's see what happens for game number 1. Let's get into it. Let me show you my wonderful wheel, the deciding wheel for the games. And our game number 1 is going to be, once this thing decides to stop spinning, it is most saves. So the teams with the most saves are going to be safe, and it's literally saving. Your team is literally saved here in this situation. So the bottom 6 teams are eliminated. All right, let's do it. So we're just going to sim through the season. I mean, it's literally, that's it. Like that, it's that straightforward, right? I don't want to complicate it too much. I don't want it to be a huge giant mess where I'm trying to figure out each player's individual stats or anything like that. So most saves. Let's see who wins. All right, so the season is over and we're just going to go straight to it. We did most saves. So let's get to it. We are at saves. All right. So hopefully there's not like this weird like 4-way tie at the bottom that leaves us with like this weird situation where I have to spin a wheel to see who's safe and who's not safe. But I think I'm looking for what? 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, because we're doing 6 eliminations. So yeah, 25 upward. That's what we're looking for. All right, so somehow the Cubs are really high up there. What is going on with this save? And we're getting down there. We're seeing our safe teams, also the teams that are eliminated. I mean, so 25 is the first one we're looking for. 23, 24. The Pirates are the first team eliminated. The Cardinals are the second team eliminated. The Diamondbacks, the Tigers, the Rangers, and the final team is the Mets. Oh, that's an interesting group right there. Some like the Cardinals, I guess, maybe like blown saves, but like the Mets is an interesting one. I mean, they do have Edluz Diaz, but those are your first 6 teams eliminated right there. Interesting. All right, let's do game number 2. as you can see, there's a couple teams that have been eliminated. So I also had to move the Rays to the Central since 2 teams got eliminated in the Central. And then I moved 1 to the NL East. That way every single division had 1 eliminated team. And I don't have to worry about, like, say, like the Central now having 2 really low teams. Because if you look at the roster that I have, it's basically like minor leaguers, and then we've got 1 overalls. So you see what I did there? That way it was even, and like not like one team didn't have an advantage over another. So we all have 1 eliminated team per division right now, and then the Tampa Bay Rays have entered the NL Central, which is a little weird, I know, but like I said, it's gotta keep it even, keep it balanced. So we're gonna hide this choice since we just did most saves, and now we're gonna move to the second game of the Squid Games. Again, 6 teams gonna be eliminated here, and it is most errors. So the team top six. So the team with the least amount of errors are gonna be eliminated. They're gonna be eliminated, and that's why I went with most errors. That's right, I want a team that botches the ball. We all know in my rebuilds I usually have the worst defense, so we're gonna make it a little different, and the teams that have the most errors get to stay in the game. I know it's a little weird, but you know what? I think it's interesting. Like I said, I want some of the I wanted it to be a little bit more even rather than just being like, oh, the best average or the most hits or anything like that. This way, this one could be anything, right? It's so random with how it's going to play out. Computer trading is off. Everything is going to be the norm, and everything is on auto manage. So like I said, the teams with the most errors get to survive, and instead I'm going to pick the first 6 teams. Obviously the ones with the least amount of errors, they're gone. See, I kind of like this one though, because this one is so random, right? Like with certain teams, you can kind of predict who's going to have the most hits and all that good, like the most team strikeouts, blah, 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 blah. But like errors, this one is extremely random. Like this one could happen with any team, and I'm assuming it's going to be back here. Let's see where fielding percent. All right, so let's go down here. So obviously like the lower rated teams are going to be down here towards the bottom, right? And going into further games, if a team is eliminated and they're actually within that range, we'll just kind of move up. So like instead, you can see that the Reds were technically like the worst team that is still in baseball that had like the most errors. So we're gonna see what's going on here. We've got even one of you can see how like there's a eliminated team that's snuck in there. We would just pretend like that one is just gone. We're just gonna pretend like it doesn't exist. So we've got the Reds, the Angels, the Cubs, the Blue Jays, the Rockies, the Nationals, Kansas City. We've got the Giants. I mean, I have a feeling you guys already saw one of the teams, but as we move up the rankings, closer and closer, tied for 6. So we're actually gonna have a flip, like a coin flip, a spin off to see who survives, and it's gonna be between the Brewers, the Orioles. Okay, so Tampa Bay Rays. That's actually the Tampa Bay Rays. So the Rays are eliminated, and we'll just do this. So first elimination, Padres. Second, the Braves. Third, the Yankees, the Astros, the Rays, and then we're gonna have a little coin flip for the Orioles and the Brewers. And what we'll do is we'll do Brewers is heads. That's what we'll do. Brewers is heads. Flip a coin. Brewers are eliminated. All right, game number 3. We're down to 18 teams. If my math's correct, I think that's correct. So 12 teams eliminated. Yeah, 18 teams. All right, what game are we going to play today? I guess we're playing multiple games today, but what game are we going to play this time? And I'm kind of liking it. We've got a good mix of teams. We are going to have most home runs allowed. Okay, most home runs allowed. Well, let's take a look at what teams are still remaining. The Orioles, the Red Sox, the Blue Jays, the White Sox, the Indians. We've got the Twins, the Angels, Athletics, Mariners, Marlins, Phillies, Nationals, Reds, Cubs. Royals have moved to the Central, so we could keep everything balanced. There's 3 teams in each division still. The Rockies, the Dodgers, and the Giants. All right, let's see who has the most home runs allowed. This is gonna be a wild one. We're gonna get down to 12 teams after this, so it'll be an interesting one. So another one of those wacky ones. The safe teams are the ones that have allowed the most home runs. Yep, that's right. The ones that have allowed the most home runs. So our safe teams, the Orioles, the Angels, all right? So we've got 2 teams there. The Red Sox, the other safe team, which is kind of wild that the Red Sox, because they have Chris Sale and everything, right? The Rockies, the Twins, the Cubs, the Royals, Phillies, the Reds, the Mariners, the Nationals, the Athletics, and then we've got a tie for 5th, which is obviously 6th. So our teams that are getting eliminated, we've got the Giants, the Indians, the Marlins. Ooh, the Marlins, that's an interesting one. The Rays, the Blue Jays, the Dodgers, and then the White Sox. So, okay. So we've got the White Sox being eliminated, who actually allowed the least, which is pretty impressive. So the White Sox, the Dodgers. I kind of figured the Dodgers would with their nasty pitching. The Blue Jays was an interesting one for me. I did not expect that. We've got the Marlins, the Indians, and the Giants. All right, we're getting a good mix of teams, like the Athletics, the Nationals, the Mariners, the Reds, Phillies, Royals. The Royals are still sticking around. The Cubs somehow. The Red Sox, I feel like, is kind of the best team out of these remaining squads. But hey, so far it's an interesting one. Game number 4. This will bring us down to 6 teams. We're almost there. We're almost there. We're almost there. Let's see if I can get it over here. Let's see how many, or not how many, but let's see what game we're gonna get this time. We're gonna hide this choice and spin it. I mean, we're getting down to the nitty gritty, the final teams here, and it is going to be most walks. So this is the team that actually walks the most, not like pitchers allow the most walks or anything like that. This is the team that walks the most. So let me show you the current setup here. We've got 3 in the East, the AL East. We got 3 in the AL West, and then 3 in the NL West, or no, NL East, and 3 in the NL Central. That way it was like 6 teams NL, 6 teams AL, and we could like have it equal. I know the AL technically gets a better chance because they do have DH, but you never know. You never know. So most walks, the team that has the most walks advance. So the ones at the bottom are in a little bit of trouble. So let's see what happens. Again, I'm just going to select one of the teams there. We're going to make sure CPU trading is off. Everything is on auto manage. Let's get into it. Okay, so I realized that I accidentally made one of the eliminated teams the Royals instead of the actual Royals. So we'll have to keep that into perspective. Like, we'll have to keep that in mind when we go into it, because I was going through the standings because I saw that one of the bye teams, like the eliminated teams, actually made the postseason. So I had to double check and see like what happened here, along with that one's fine. Hold on, NL West. Oh yeah, I'm not worried about that. So NL Central, I got to make sure that we pay attention to the Royals here, because I accidentally made one of those teams the eliminated squad. So let's get to the most walks and let's see where we're looking. Okay, so we're at the walks, and as you can see, these teams are eliminated, so we're not too worried about all these guys here. You guys can just tell they're mostly lower rated players, prospects. But 13th, the Orioles. So the Orioles have been eliminated from Squid Game. The Red Sox have also been eliminated. We're looking for the top 6, so the teams that are gonna survive. The Twins are eliminated. The Angels eliminated. That leaves what? The Cubs are gone too. The Nationals are gone. So our final 6 teams, we've got the Royals, we've got the Mariners, the Rockies, the Reds, the Athletics, and the Phillies. Interesting how this all played out. I'm so confused by how this all played out. But, I mean, everybody had a fair chance. So we've got the Royals, Mariners, Rockies, Reds, Athletics, and Phillies. All right, here we go. Like the penultimate game. Let's see how it goes. All right, the final one before the one-on-one, the last game, the penultimate game, I should say. And let's get into it. Here it is. Final spin of the wheel. We'll hide the choice. What's it gonna be? It is going to be... Man, this is just too long of a spin. It's going to be The most strikeouts by the pitcher. Interesting. So we've got 6 teams remaining. The Royals, the Reds, the Phillies, the Rockies. So these 2 are in a division. These 2 are in a division. And then these 2 are in a division. I feel like these 2 are at a disadvantage, but we'll have to wait and see. So again, we're just going to hop in here. CPU trading off. Everything is on manual or auto manage, not manual, auto manage. And it's the penultimate game. Most strikeouts for pitchers. Let's finish it. Okay, so the top 2 teams are going to advance. I already know there are going to be some eliminated teams there, but it kind of makes sense when they're facing like low rated players. So the top 2 teams advance. Who is it gonna be? Who is it gonna be as we work our way up? Oh, wow, right in the middle of the standings. You got the Mariners and the Oakland Athletics. So the AL teams, they're out. Kind of what I thought would happen, but let's see what else we got. The Rockies. The Rockies have also been eliminated. I see them. Am I missing anybody else here? The Rockies. We've got the Reds in 7th. Okay. The Phillies in 6th. So wait, that's... Hold on. So we got 1, 2... Okay, 1, 2. The Rockies, that's 3, 4, 5. So the Phillies are advancing with the Royals. The Phillies and the Royals are the last 2 teams remaining. Oh, okay. The Phillies and the Royals. Wow. I did not see that one coming. The Phillies and the Royals are the last 2 in the Squid Game for MLB The Show. All right, it's the one-on-one. Let's get into it. And how are we going to do it? No other way than a one-on-one home run derby. That's how we're going to do it. There it is. Let's see how it plays out. So we've got the 2 contestants here. That's right. The 2 contestants. It's going to be a good one. I'm excited to see how this plays out. 1 minute each player to see who is the winner of the Squid Game. There it is. There it is. So the first contestant, Salvador Perez, is up. And I mean, we're just going to see what happens. I'm just going to let it play out, show you the highlights. And that definitely is not deep enough. There is no way that is deep enough. That actually carried a lot more than I thought it would. And 2 home runs for a 4 or for wait 2 I don't know what it said. He still hasn't hit a home run though, so 30-second bonus. Oh, okay, I see what's going on. All right, so is that his first one? His first one, 401 feet. Okay, I mean, he's got 30 seconds left. Let's see what happens here. He's got number 2 on the board, 20 seconds left. I mean, this one's gonna come like down to the wire. He's gonna get his 3rd. I mean, if he can get 5, I feel like that's pretty good. But, like, you got to get better pitches. 10 seconds left. Is he going to get another one here? I mean, that one looks crushed. So, it looks like he's going to get one more swing of the bat. I would hope he'd get one more swing of the bat. Oh, he didn't get it off in time. What was that, 4 home runs? I feel like 4 home runs in 60 seconds. That's pretty impressive. That's pretty impressive. So, Salvi, 4 home runs. There he is. All right. Now, the Phillies representative, Bryce Harper. Let's see what goes on here. A minute on the clock, and oh boy, he just hit a mammoth home run to start it off. I mean, that's okay. There it is, 1 on the board already. Is that number 2? Oh man, is Bryce Harper about to just go like first 5 swings, just gonna win it? 441. Bryce Harper. What? I can't even see it. What was the home run? He's 4 for 4. Oh man. Oh no. Is he gonna do it? Okay. There's no way that's gone. Is that gone? I thought he was about to go 5 for 5. Is that it? I think he just won it. I think that's the winner. I think the Phillies are the winner. There it is, 466. It is over. And there it is. There is your winner in the final Squid Game. Boom. Bryce Harper has won it for the Phillies. The Phillies end up being the final survivor in the MLB Squid Game, and I hope you did enjoy today's video. It was a little bit different. It was a little strange. It was a little different. Got some different teams that I wouldn't have expected, and there it is. 466 feet was the longest home run for Bryce Harper, and that's how it's going to be. A quick and short ending to it, and I mean, Bryce Harper made it look way too easy. But that's how it ends. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, thumbs up down below. Subscribe to the channel if you're new and enjoyed the content. And of course, in the comment section, get involved. Let me know some other ideas. I hope you did enjoy it. I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.